Hey friends, Mike here. Welcome back to Nowhere Bound. In this episode, we're taking the Teardrop camper into the heart of the Appalachian Mountains in West Virginia. By we, I mean myself and my dog Juniper. We'll be exploring what is arguably the most incredible view in the entire state, but we're gonna have to work pretty hard to get there. It's gonna be a 2,100 foot climb up a mountain over the course of 2.7 miles. It's kind of intense, but it's going to be worth it. I'm really glad to have you with us. Stay tuned, this is going to be a really good one. Well, Gina messaged me to let me know that I left my overnight bag on the bed. So I'm going to be wearing the same clothes tomorrow as I'm wearing right now. We're going to be doing a lot of work, which means I'm going to be sweating a lot. All I'll say is that it's a good thing smell-o-vision hasn't been invented yet. I always forget something. Usually it's something small and insignificant. Some fresh clothes would have been nice. We're going to try to camp right here at Seneca Shadows Campground. You can reserve sites, but none were available. They do have a handful of first come, first serve sites. So I got my fingers crossed that we're going to be able to get one of those. All right. We'll check with the camp host and see if they have any sites available. You stay here, Juniper. I'll be right back. Good girl. All right, we got a campsite. And it's 1:30 in the afternoon. We have to be up and down off the mountain before dark. We're gonna be cutting it close, but I think we can do it. Bump up. We're here. This is a pretty good camp spot right across from the restrooms. We're going to make use of those because obviously no bathroom in there. Right next to a little picnic table and a fire ring. Good amount of privacy. We do have neighbors over there that are tent camping. We have to get unhooked and get set up and get out of here as quickly as possible because we're burning daylight. Hey, future Mike here, and it's actually the next day here at camp, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about emergency situations and being prepared. Actually, I had to break out my first aid kit on the trail, as you'll see a little later in this video. Having the right tools to get you out of an emergency is crucial, and that brings me to the sponsor of this week's video. That is the Wolfbox Megavolt 24 Air. This is a 4,000 amp jump starter combined with a 160 PSI compressor, and it even has a light. Not only is this a great piece of emergency gear, but it's very handy to have around camp. It has a 65 watt USB-C jack. As you can see, I'm charging my phone right now. It also has a standard USB. The compressor is actually quite amazing. I used it to air up the Jeep tires when I was testing it, and it took about 2.5 minutes to inflate the tires completely. So it's perfect when I'm off-road and I want to air down my tires. This will pump them right back up. It also comes with adapters so that you can inflate basketballs, air mattresses, and those sorts of things. And it's great for inflating the tires on my e-scooter and my bike as well. But the most crucial part is its jump starting capability. There's 2 jump starting modes. If the standard mode doesn't get the job done, you can push the boost button and that'll send extra amperage to your battery if it's completely dead. It also works on motorcycles, lawnmowers, anything that has a 12-volt battery. Your safety is the #1 priority when you're out there, so don't get stranded. Get yourself a Wolfbox Megavolt 24. It's the best portable jump starter, and give yourself some peace of mind. Or maybe you can use it to help someone else if they're stranded. All right, let's get back to the adventure. This campsite has a pretty serious downhill slope, so both chocks are going to go behind for maximum stopping power so that we don't roll backwards. Even though we're camping near Seneca Rocks, that place is not the main focus of this video. We're going a little further down the road to the North Fork Mountain Trail, and the plan is to hike up to Chimney Rocks. I've been there before prior to Nowhere Bound. That was in 2000 with my son Gabe. The hike is a little intimidating. It's a long uphill slog straight up a mountain. I put the pad right on the corner of the blocks so that there's enough room for the red bucket. I always check my refrigerator to make sure it's still on, because on occasion this has worked its way loose, especially on bumpy roads and whatnot. So I've learned how to properly wrap the wire so that there's minimal give on that end. But the refrigerator made it. 35 degrees. Looks like all systems are go. Just going to turn on the water pump, make sure our water is good. Yep, we have pressure in the lines. Check under here. Nothing's leaking. Plumbing is holding pressure, so that's a routine thing that I do on every trip, just to make sure we're good. Because you never know with these roads and there's stuff jostling around under there if something gets bumped, or maybe the pump occasionally will need to be reprimed. Thankfully that's not very often because it's a real pain. Juniper, I think we set up camp in record time. That was quick. 10 minutes. You're going to get an early breakfast. We call it breakfast no matter what time of day it is, because you know that word. Do you want your breakfast? Okay. I have it right here. Here you go, baby. I got to get the backpack ready. Okay. Backpack is packed with gear and lots of water because it is very muggy outside. Even though it's overcast, I'm going to be sweating a lot. So that's done. Only thing left is to get the dog. I've got a nice cold energy drink I'm gonna pound this as soon as we get to the trail before we head up. Come on, girl, let's go for a hike. Good girl. Come here, you. Oh. You've got some girth. That's Seneca Rocks, and usually that is the star attraction in this area because it's accessible to a lot of people. The hike to the top isn't very long or difficult, and it is a very pretty view, very unique rock formations, and there's a lot of reasons to love it. I love it too, and if there's time, and if it's not raining tomorrow, we'll go up there and check it out. Today, I want to focus on this Chimney Rocks hike. It's already 3:15 in the afternoon. If we get back right when it's dark, that's okay. I just don't want to hike in the dark. The hike itself is only about 5.7 miles round trip, up and then back down. So it's not very long, but it's very intense. I'm not in horrible shape, but I'm also not in the best shape, and I'm getting old. So if you're wondering if a guy in his mid-50s can do this hike, you're about to find out. This is amazing. There's only one other person parked at the trailhead. The last time I was here, we had to park a quarter mile away. There were so many people. This is great news, but it also has me a little worried. Do people know something that I don't? I have good cell phone signal, so I'm gonna check in with Gina and also check the weather. Come on, baby.
Tomorrow feels like sunlight spilling through the blinds. I don't know if I'll reach it, maybe I won't mind. I keep returning, tracing steps I left behind, as if the past could teach me what I'd like to find.
Okay, here's a little update. Let me double check to verify. Yeah, we're half a mile in, about 1,480 feet elevation. I don't know if this is just dumb luck, which tends to happen to me from time to time. I mean, look at my wife, Gina. The skies are turning quite dark. The wind has picked up, and I was able to get signal on my phone to check the radar. And I'll show you right here on the screen. There's a fairly significant patch of storms just to our north, and it's just skirting the very edge of us. 60% chance that we'll get light rain. That means there's a 40% chance we won't. Even if we get a little bit of light rain, I'm not going to complain. I know that I don't want to be on top of a mountain during a thunderstorm. And with these storms so close, when we get to the top, there could be some great photography opportunities with some dramatic sky. We're just slowly climbing, slow and steady, feeling good. How you doing, Juniper? I think she's doing good too, but I think this weather's making her a little nervous. And if it did start raining, I do have some rain gear. Oh, that breeze feels nice. Blew the bugs away. There were some flies buzzing us. They're not really biting, the black flies mostly. This wind took care of that in short order.
The morning moves in colors soft across the floor. I try to hold the moments, learning more and more. much from you is all I can afford, and hope that what I give is something you can adore. And all this time I wonder, am I getting closer to you, getting closer to you? After all this time, have you made up your mind?
Somebody forgot their socks. If Teddy were here, he'd be all over those. Teddy is a sock dog. Apparently that is a golden doodle thing. I have more socks with holes in them now than socks that don't have holes, thanks to my little furry friend. But he's very cute, so he can get away with anything. Stay back, Juniper. Oh, wow. Yep, this is where the views begin to open up. Hey, 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 get back. That's just a sheer cliff. I'm not getting any closer. Look at how awesome. This isn't even the best part yet. We still have a lot of climbing left to do, but man, my knees are shaking. Juniper's making me a little nervous, but she listens pretty well, so. All right. Yeah, I'm not getting any closer than that. Absolutely beautiful. There were two cars parked in the trailhead, and both parties passed me on their way down. So I know there's going to be nobody up here unless there's some thru hikers, because you can hike. This is part of a long trail. Actually, this is usually the terminus of a thru hike. I think it's 23 miles from the beginning, and the trail follows this ridge line the whole way. That's something I may eventually want to try doing if I get in just a little bit better shape. Oh, look at this. And you can also camp up here. I thought about bringing a tent and just spending the night. Look, here's the campsite up on top, the fire ring, and just look at this view you have. Right from your camp. My goodness. That is just gorgeous. All right, we're gonna keep going. I keep getting distracted. Wow. This part of the trail is insane. Which way? It's gotta be this way. Look at this. Insanity. Yeah. I see the trail now. I'm just looking for the little goat trail now that goes to the very top. It should be well marked. This is what the trail looks like up here. You can see the trail just ahead of us on the right. Oh yeah, here it is. So the main trail's to the left. This little extremely difficult trail goes right to the top. That's where we're going, Juniper, this way. She wants to go the easy way. Nope, we're going up the hard way. You cool with that? I'll give you a drink once we get up there, I promise. You're a good girl. You're doing so good. All right, final push to the top. Stay. By the way, if you're familiar with Dolly Sods, it's another popular wilderness area in West Virginia. It's right over there across the valley. Over that ridge line, that's Dolly Sods. Well, I think we hit our adventure quota for the day. Miraculously, we barely got any rain, and we've been up here all by ourselves for over an hour. We're nice and rested up. It's a little bit after 7, and we should be at the bottom easily by 8:30. Get back to camp before dark and get something to eat. You ready, Juniper? We got to go back to the Jeep now. Come on, let's go. 7:09 as we make our way back. And just for reference, we'll time it and see how long it takes. Looks like a dinosaur face. Freaks me out. shit. I'm okay. Oh, I'm all right, Juniper. Thanks for coming back to check on me. Just misplaced my foot. Slid off a rock. That could have been a disaster, but it wasn't. So, thank goodness. My legs are like rubber bands. I'm out of shape. You're such a good girl. She really is the best hiking buddy on the planet. I'm glad I have her. I don't think I could do this without Juniper. Sometimes I think about how awesome she is and I get emotional. She's one of a kind. Okay, move. Come on, go. I'm okay. I'm all right. Keep going. Go. You see what I mean? I noticed that I'm bleeding a little bit from that fall. I think it's worthwhile to make use of my first aid kit to clean this up. First time I've ever had to use it. Antiseptic wipe. I do carry those alcohol wipes to clean camera lenses. I guess I could use that too in a pinch if I needed it. There. It's not too bad. It looks like the bleeding is mostly stopped. That definitely cut into our time getting back. Okay. Moving on. I gotta be more careful. We're back at the Jeep. Official time. It looks a lot brighter on camera than it actually is. 8:48 p.m. Two cups of boiling water, 16 ounces. Beef stroganoff, Mountain House. It gets the job done. It's actually pretty good. I'll be pairing my beef stroganoff from Mountain House with this sweet find from the local convenience store down there on the corner. Picante Budweiser Chilada. If you've never tried a chilada, you've been cheating yourself. Oh, that's heaven in an aluminum can. If you like Bloody Marys, you'll love these. To a great adventure today. One that I probably shouldn't have done because I'm setting the bar a little bit too high on the channel. I don't know how many of those I have in me, but we'll see. Cheers. Try to do this without burning my hand. It's pretty hot. Seal this.
A few moments later.
Just open this up. Give it another stir. Delicioso. Okay. Whoa. Jesus. What? Falling a lot today. Unbelievable. Delicious. So just a little while ago, unfortunately, I did not get this on camera, but a moth bigger than my hand, substantially bigger than my hand, got into the camper. I've never seen a moth that big. I thought it was a bat at first. No joke. Not only were the wings huge, but the body just looked freaky. Like, it looked like it had intelligence and malice. How great is this Teardrop? I love it. And I know we've been talking about our new camper. It is coming. Probably the next video on the channel after this one is the one where we'll do the official big reveal. We'll pick it up and we'll go camping with it, and you all are going to come with us. And we're very, very excited about it. What a fun live stream we had the other night. You all are the best. You're just the best. That's all I can say. Anyway, I just want to reiterate that this Teardrop is staying in the family as well. It's going to continue to be part of the channel, doing content like I'm doing right now. I know a lot of you enjoy that, and I do as well. So there are going to be plenty of times when Gina is not going to be able to come with me when I'm out filming, and that's when I'll be taking the Teardrop out. I still hear that moth. You probably can't hear it through the mic, but it's banging on the window to try to get in. Craziness. Okay. Juniper is completely tuckered out. She passed out as soon as we got back and hasn't really moved. Maybe tomorrow we'll go check out Seneca Rocks, since it's right over there, depending on how I'm feeling, and I'll probably be fine. Thanks for sticking around. It's not over yet. We'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, we're all hooked up and ready to go. But before we head home, we're gonna stop and check out Seneca Rocks since it's literally right there. Let's go. That's Seneca Rocks. It's about 17 miles away from where we hiked yesterday. So if you're facing Seneca Rocks, the North Fork Mountain Trail, where Chimney Top is to the left. So you just go straight in that direction for 17 miles and you run right into it. It's very crowded today. You can see all the cars in the lot here. And there's been a steady flow of people walking over to the trail. So for that reason, I think we're gonna skip walking up there. It's a pretty easy walk. I've done it before. It's only about a mile to the top, and I think it's around 700 feet high at the very top of the rocks there. But there's an observation platform, and it's a really nice place to go. Easy hike for kids, nothing crazy about it. So on that note, we're gonna hit the road and head back home, but I really do appreciate you watching the video until the end. New camper is coming. Stay tuned for that, probably the episode after this one. Until then, be good to each other, get outside, and I especially want to thank the Patreon subscribers for your continued support. Other ways to support the channel are in the description. Please visit the sponsor, Wolfbox. We'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Peace.